Hi everybody. How are we all doing today? 2 p.m. Right on time for this direct. What's this music from? That is from Donkey Kong Bonanza. Precise name of the track is Moss Plume Marsh. Very peaceful. How excited are you to see this? Pretty excited. You know, it's always fun to go into something with the possibility that you could be surprised or pleasantly pleased by something that you didn't expect or that just looks fun to you. Now, if you've seen me look at these before, you should know by now that I don't really go nuts with reactions to things. Not a lot of things set me ablaze. The way that I guess you would say a lot of reactions tend to do with stuff like this, but I'm just going to be, you know, authentic in my feelings, and they're going to have to show up with some really surprising things for me to, really be like, oh my god, they've touched me in my heart. You know, but that would be great. My thing with Nintendo Directs is they've become very formulaic, and a lot of the time is spent on filler. Like, they end up, a lot of these Directs in the last few years have been, I would say, like, 85% baloney, and, like, really, like, a few, like, good, important things. Like, they really fill these out. This is over an hour long. I don't know what's gonna happen, but my hope is for something fresh, which is what I keep saying. So you got this during the last stream. Heck yeah, glad you're making good use of it. Can't stay here for too long, but just gonna say I predicted something exactly, which honestly was just wishful thinking at first, and you'll see what that is. Okay, all right. Let's be careful about setting expectations, chat. Okay. Let's see. We'll just get right into it. We'll just get going. I mean, this thing's over an hour long. I have not seen anything about this. I've thankfully dodged anything about it. So, absolutely, completely 100% blind. You good? All right. Let me know how volume is, chat. I hope it's balanced well. Good. Okay. The bliss of sleeping in until 2 in the afternoon. Alright. No, okay. Chat, I don't like 2D Mario games. Some of them are good. So, like, Wonder was fun. Okay, they're not just showing 2D Mario. But like the original Mario Brothers, the music you're hearing right now, I've had enough. Okay, they are going in for this.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. We'll start today's Nintendo Direct with the Super Mario Brothers 40th anniversary. Tomorrow, September 13th, marks 40 years since the launch of Super Mario Brothers in Japan. We got here because so many people have played. Thank you all very much. The Mario games have been supported by evolutions in digital technology and gaming consoles. Additionally, Mario has taken on many
hearing that music until you die, yeah.
At the Nintendo Museum, which opened in Kyoto last year, we've created an art gallery that displays character illustrations drawn during the development of different games. There are also
Is it going to be like Glover, where they're just totally unrelated characters?
Also, from now through next September, the ticket for admission will change to the design shown here.
Cool.
And, starting this December,
That applies to
we'll
me.
have the 40th anniversary light display. You'll still need a reservation to enter the museum, but we hope those visiting will check it out.
There's got to be a glove museum somewhere.
On top of that, earlier in May, following Japan and Hollywood, we opened the third Super Nintendo World theme park at Universal Epic Universe in Orlando, Florida. We hope you can experience the world of Super Mario in real life.
Oh, I can't wait to be
Is more news about Kyoto.
elbow to elbow with
Supporting the Kyoto
sweaty
Marathon, which will take
fanboys
place next February.
at the park.
Since its inception,
Won't that be
in
magical?
1985, the Super Mario series has been running for 40 years, thanks to everyone's support. But this time, Mario himself will be cheering on the runners. This is the race bib that the runners will wear, which has the Nintendo logo on it. We'll be supporting in other ways as well. If you're interested in marathons, why not take the
Nah,
opportunity
I'm not.
to run through Kyoto? Also, coming next spring, please take a look at this.
Oh no. Alright. Look at the colorful trees. It's pretty. Oh no. Alright, gonna pause real quick to say. I do remember seeing something saying that there was a copyright filed yesterday for a movie with this title. So could kind of like feel the Galaxy thing does not surprise me. May I represent Mario Pickles, available as an exclusive limited time event for 2 months. $12, please. Mario Pickles. That makes me think he's like a member of the Rugrats household. Soundtrack for this movie is going to be better than the actual movie, if we're being honest, yeah. That butterfly can't go in space. It's not going to breathe up there. If you've seen my review for the original Mario movie, I would be surprised if this was much better. The movie was actually leaked a little while ago because of deodorant. Deodorant with branding from this movie got on it. Cool. Okay. What does this mean for Daisy? Do you think she'll be in this one? No. I think Rosalina will be in this one. The butterfly from Kirby, sure.
The name of the new movie that Nintendo and Illumination are producing together is...
It's Illumination making it. It's gonna be just as bad as the first one. And everyone will be like, no, it's actually good, because they're gonna be comparing it to the original Super Mario Brothers movie.
Of the Super Mario Brothers 40th anniversary. Let's also hear some remarks from the movie's co-producer, Chris-san, from Illumination. Chris-san.
Thank you, Miyamoto-san. As we celebrate Mario's 40th anniversary, it's an opportunity to reflect on the 4 decades of creativity, imagination, and adventure that Mario has brought to
Look at these
life
things
for
in the background.
fans across generations and around the world.
Those fucking minions, bro. They're so fucking annoying.
To its iconic characters and unforgettable music.
What do you got, Rob in the
The
corner?
Super Mario Brothers have left a lasting impact on the very fabric of our culture. All of us at Illumination feel so fortunate to continue our collaboration with Nintendo.
This guy sounds like
as we
Tolarian
expand
Community
the life of
College.
Mario
This guy who talks
in
about
movies.
magic cards on YouTube.
And while the Super Mario Galaxy games are the
He sounds
core
identical to
inspiration
him.
for our story, this next film holds surprises for fans of every Mario era. Our directors, Michael
You have that
Jelenic
Peach stuffed
and
animal,
Aaron
yeah.
Horvath,
I've seen that around.
along with the
I think it's funny that you
extraordinary
called it stuffed animal. You doubt this movie will be anything better. It'll probably be fine. Not great, but not terrible. I would love to be proven wrong, but I doubt it. Yeah.
artists at our studio in Paris.
What did he say?
Are
Fartist?
very busy working to deliver a film that aspires
Our
to
team of
earn its
fartists.
place in the history we're here to celebrate. Brian Tyler is also returning to compose a score that blends together musical themes from Mario's incredible game heritage. And we're also thrilled to welcome back Chris Pratt as Mario.
What the fuck happened to him?
Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach.
Same image they used last time.
Charlie Day
No,
as
fuck
Luigi.
you. I'm done with this. I don't want to see these things anymore.
Keegan Michael Key as Toad. And Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek. And as we continue to make
Good.
progress
Donkey Kong
on the
is
Super
out
Mario
of the movie,
Galaxy
and we don't have to suffer
movie,
Seth
we look
Rogen's
forward to
voice.
sharing more with you in the future. And until then, thank you, and back to you, Miyamoto-san.
Thank you, Chris-san. I'm also involved in the production every day, and I'm
Chris
enjoying
Pratt shouldn't be voicing Mario, bro. It's stupid. He sounds like an idiot when he's voicing
a
him.
little longer for its release. While you're waiting, I have something I'd
So
like to share.
positive.
Please take a look at this.
What? I've played this. Alright, people wanted this. People wanted the Galaxy 2. They know they can't just give you Galaxy 2. They can't just sell that. So they're like, well, let's just put both of them together. Granted, this is a nice double pack, right? These are both great games. They're fantastic. They're some of the best 3D platformers I've played. Some of the best games Nintendo's put out that I've played. Yeah, easy. Everybody wants this, right? I mean, especially people who haven't played Galaxy 2. Outside of, like, what, the 45 people who bought a Wii U? It was a Wii game, wasn't it? It wasn't Wii U exclusive. It was a Wii game. Okay, so then everybody played it. Who would you have voice Mario instead? He would be mute. No, put I'm gonna be Nintendo fanboy. The only person I can think of is Charles Martinet. But it would be Goofy. Not Chris Pratt. Not like pandering celebrity picks. I hate that. I hate like when animated movies are like just big name celebrities. And that's the whole fucking cast. And I hate that. These games are like 15 years old. $70, please. They just released this game. Like what, 5 years ago? In the collection. They just released this game again. You only played one, didn't like it. You're a rare one. In my experience. You can buy them individually. Cool. People are not happy about the price. $40 if you want one individually and $70 if you buy the double pack. Yeah. Well, let's see. How does this look? I mean, the original game looked good and ran great. This doesn't look that different. Like, it looks nice and smooth. I like the Whittles. Bring back Whittles. Whittle for Mario Kart World. You are a rare species, SMA. You're the only one of your kind. Wubba, put him in Mario Kart World. Put the chimp in Mario Kart World. Thought you were gonna be way more annoyed by this? No. These are good games. People have wanted Galaxy 2 on the Switch for some time, so I mean... I think it'll be nice for more people to play Galaxy 2. The movie stuff and the other Mario stuff. If he was showing Mario Maker 2 right now, 3, I'd be annoyed. Even I know people want it. I'd be happy for them. I would be annoyed. At least he's not showing me a 2D game. At least he's not showing me New Super Mario Bros. 8 or whatever it is. Okay, that's really soon. Motion controls in Galaxy aren't as easy as they are in Twilight Princess. I was just talking the other day how I think they're a non-factor in that game. There's just not a lot that use them. Where's my Lubba amiibo? Where's my Whittle amiibo? Look at her coyly looking at Mario. Mario just empty dead face. They're still making amiibo. Isn't that crazy?
That's right. It's the games that share the movie's title. Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Good tie-in, makes sense.
I'll turn it over to the original director for Super Mario Galaxy.
Ooh, Palin Fosh, you haven't played Mario Galaxy 2, so you'll probably be buying it. I think you're gonna have a great time, and I think like $40 for playing Mario Galaxy 2 for your first time, I personally would think that's super worth it. The game is really, really fun.
Koizumi-san.
Golf courses got on your nerves. It's funny that you call them golf courses. There's only like 3 challenges of those in the first Galaxy game.
Will be released as part of the Super Mario Brothers 40th anniversary.
But yeah, no, fair. I get it.
The 2 games
Sometimes they don't click.
were developed around the idea of what Mario's adventures would be like in space. The planets have gravity, and seeing Mario not fall off of them while upside down was very impressive, even as a developer.
I'm so impressive with my game design. No, I shouldn't say anything. This guy worked on Majora's Mask, I'm pretty sure.
It's now in both
More annoyed at the manta ray surfing.
also added new pages. We hope you're looking
There's only 2 of those challenges in the whole game, but like they can be frustrating, yeah.
In addition, the storybook will be available as a real-life product.
Don't want it.
The new pages I mentioned won't be included, but more details.
You liked the manta surfing, you hated the bird stuff in the
will be
sequel.
available on the My Nintendo
Sure.
Store website later today. So please
Yeah.
check that out. Super
It's
Mario
Pee-wee
Galaxy
Piranha.
Super Mario Galaxy 2 will launch
Bring
on
back
Nintendo
Pee-wee.
Switch, but you can play these games on Nintendo Switch too.
The hell's this? They're just bragging right now. Look, do you like Mario? The amiibo looks so awesome and it's super cool. They're making Rosalina's storybook real. Yeah, that's
New
cool.
other Mario titles are also
It's cool.
available on
I'm not
Nintendo
getting it.
Switch. So if there's one you haven't played yet, why not take the opportunity to try it? Okay, let's introduce some other Mario games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
It is really weird how they said they're making new pages for the storybook, but those new pages aren't going to be in the physical release. Huh. Okay. Are they going to explain Baby Rosalina? There's like 2 pages you flip through, and it's like... Young Rosalina accidentally got stuck somewhere on Earth at one point in a racing car. Yeah, new players to suffer the green stars. The thing is, the green stars are so cool when you first do them. And a lot of them are cool. Just some of them are bullshit and stupid. And filler. Oh, they're putting the storybook in Galaxy 2? Weird. Played the first Mario Galaxy. If you like the first Mario Galaxy, I think you'll almost definitely like the second one. Alright, what do you got? Snooze. No thanks.
The latest entry in the Mario Tennis series is hitting the court on Nintendo Switch 2.
I don't even know if this is a real game. Okay.
Tennis Fever.
It's a real game. Or a new game is what I mean. They're real, they're showing fake games.
Familiar shots.
We have no plans to release this.
Use other fancy footwork with new
I don't know. I don't like great for the people who buy these. The sports games have looked pretty
swing into action.
reduced, I would say, in recent years. Not to say this one's necessarily going to be the same thing, but like to me it's like sports games are like I would play this if I played it with people, but I'm not playing this by myself. I'm not playing any Mario sports games alone.
Freeze the
Petey
court
Piranha though, hey.
the ice racket.
At least they got good character.
Mushrooms that shrink your opponents using the mini mushroom racket. Or duplicate yourself with the
Look at that
shadow
boo.
racket.
Cool. Chain Chomp. Yeah, okay, good. I know they've been in the games before. There's Donkey Kong's new lobotomized face. I was really expecting Mario Baseball because we didn't get that on Switch, but I guess we're skipping that. They know they know Japan doesn't give a shit. No, I actually think baseball is popular in Japan.
With their own abilities.
But they mustn't like
Characters, the
resonate with people the way games like this do. Like, I feel like baseball is not as appealing to casuals, if that makes sense, as something like tennis.
A talking flower provides riveting commentary in tournament mode.
Blooper. Okay, yeah. See, this is good.
Aim for the top by completing
Not
different
boring
objectives in
characters.
Mario
Okay,
Brothers
Spike
mode.
is here, so there are boring characters, but
Play matches with unexpected rules in Mix It Up mode. Even some where you'll experience wonder effects.
look at the stupid hippos. I want to play as Pokey. I don't want to hit it.
Online room or go for glory in ranked matches. You can even gently swing your Joy-Con 2 controller like a racket for a more authentic experience in swing mode. Plus, after encountering monsters on a remote island, Mario and friends are transformed into babies.
Oh, look at Donkey Kong. She's like, what the fuck? Baby Waluigi is real. And Baby Wario's showing up. All these games don't feel like they're anniversary games. They feel like games they were making anyways, and they just happen to line up with the anniversary, yeah. I mean, what do you want? They're doing a lot of stuff right now.
Kicking off a series of unexpected events in the game.
I want to scurry around as the babies.
Tennis skills gone. The babies will need to learn how to play
Oh, is this cute?
and defeat the monsters to return to normal.
You hate the babies? No, they're better than fucking the normal
Launches on
characters.
Nintendo Switch 2, February 12th.
Put that pre-order right over Toad's stupid face. February 12th, okay.
That was Mario Tennis Fever. It features familiar tennis gameplay, but unique to this latest entry are fever shots, which change depending on your racket. There are plenty of other modes as well, so please look forward to it. Next,
I'll watch
please
someone
take a
play it.
look at this.
Okay. Hi, James.
Wow!
Oh no.
Multiplayer mayhem is coming to the Flower Kingdom in Super Mario Brothers Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Plus meetup in Bella Bell Park.
So they're doing another, like, little expansion Switch 2 edition thing to get you to pay for the whole game again for some new stuff. With some new stuff. I mean, you could just buy the new stuff too, probably, yeah.
Bella Bell Park. Here, you can enjoy a variety of attractions that let you team up with
That Fanto.
or work against friends and family. Let's go over some of the things you can do.
Get Goblin.
Collect the most coins to win.
That Cloud.
Collect coins as you make your way through the course. And don't miss your chance to get rich.
I mean, yeah, I liked Wonder Law. I think it's a fun game. This is an easy thing to get and play, right?
Use items to duke it out. Dodge attacks and try to survive.
Whoever's it at the end loses.
Run and hide and tag. If you're tagged, you're it. And the other players get to transform and hide.
Do you have friends, gamer? You're gonna love this. Hey, when they explain things and the voiceover guy already told us in the montage, yeah.
Each other so it doesn't
They have to make sure that the people understand. Like, oh,
Work together to
I didn't hear that because I was gawking at the babies, you know?
the goal.
place donut blocks while your friends run across them.
While you're friends. Can I buy that part?
Jump to the beat.
Kind of cool hide and seek, yeah. Genshin has some stuff like that. Like a very similar kind of minigame. And that you can easily play with randoms.
There are so many other attractions to enjoy. Grab your friends and family for multiplayer fun in Bella.
No, the babies are great.
The Nintendo Switch 2 Edition adds other new content as well. Look forward to more of that.
I like the Koopalings. So I'm cool with that.
Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Plus
The Koopalings have come.
Launches on Nintendo
Easy-
Switch
easy
2
get.
next spring.
Bunch of crappy minigames no one will care about. We'll have to see what it's really like, what it really allows for. Not bothered by the babies and everything. That I'm just as desensitized to it at this point. Sure.
Super Mario Bros. Wonder is getting a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. As its name implies,
Here we go.
Bellabelle Park adds more
They're telling me exactly what they just told me again. It's great.
new content. Stay
Ew, Captain Toad's in this.
in the future. About these chatty characters.
Was it something I said?
I'm just kidding.
Talking flowers.
I don't have a problem with Captain Toad.
We actually made them.
We kind of look alike, huh?
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is smart.
Sometimes they'll talk on their own. Just like that.
It's smart to make stuff like this.
These talking flowers can make everyday
This is
life
the this is
more
stuff
fun.
Nintendo thinks about that you don't see from other
Planned
people.
for release next spring. Okay, next is the last game for the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary part of this presentation.
What do you got? The best thing. Something I care about.
One day, on the island where Yoshi and his friends live, a talking book named Mr. E suddenly falls from the sky. It looks like the book has information within its pages about unusual
Talking flower for $100 or a kitty cat. I like that.
creatures. But it can't actually see what's written
I
down.
see a crazy daisy.
So Yoshi jumps in to help investigate. First, let's study this flower-like creature.
There he goes.
We
Ooh,
found it right away.
very interesting.
It tastes kind of sweet. You can carry this creature on your back. Touch flower buds with
I
it.
do want to give rides to that thing. Ooh.
As you wander through the book,
Don't get it all
sorts of
muddy.
Discoveries about the creatures you find. And those discoveries will be written down. Hey, we found some dandelions.
This looks fun.
Touch them and they'll scatter in the air. Oh no, that creature is stuck.
Aw.
It seems like the dandelions can absorb nutrients. Oh, they can even cause rocks to crack. Thanks to them, we were able to break the rock.
Weird. Ooh.
It looks like there are still lots of unusual creatures residing within the book.
Game looks really cool, huh? I love a unique art style. They've been doing this with so many Nintendo games lately, and I really am on board with it. Just distinct appearances, you know, identities. This feels fresh.
Nintendo Switch.
This looks awesome. Coming out soon. I like the concepts that I'm seeing. This could be a great, fun Yoshi game. Art style looks weird to you, yeah. Might have to play it. Definitely. This looks great. Yeah, I really want to play this. This looks really fun.
2 next spring.
Heck yeah.
A new game starring Yoshi is on the way.
I'm not sure what you mean by Yoshi Arceus.
The game takes place within a mysterious book. You'll make discoveries and encounter all sorts of things as you're exploring. Please stay tuned for future updates.
Looks really cool.
That's all for the Super Mario Bros. 40th
Good.
anniversary.
Let's look at some non-Mario things.
In addition to the games coming in the future, the new movie releases next spring. We hope you enjoy all sorts of adventures with Mario.
Oh
Okay,
boy.
We'll now begin our usual Nintendo Direct. First, we'll introduce games launching on Nintendo Switch.
Now for the bullshit.
It's time to storm into Cryptica. The mesmerizing
Bye, James.
world of Cryptica
Have a nice day.
awaits this 2D side-scrolling roguelike adventure. Fight your way through this 80s anime-inspired realm solo or with a friend in couch co-op. where every battle is twice as chaotic and twice as thrilling. Hone your swift swordplay against a variety of foes. Uncover a wide array of unique
Parts of the direct you skipped over, so you didn't watch this live.
through ever-shifting biomes with graceful, acrobatic moves. With the help of magical creatures called
Ooh.
Stormhearts, you'll gain permanent upgrades to boost your abilities and help you.
Like, okay, yeah, I'm sure people who want to play this will love this, right? You slept through it, yeah. It's the way to do it.
Storm Lancers launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch
Storm Lancers. I like the name. I wish I liked the art style more. Honestly, I don't really care that I don't. Who's this? Dinkum. This game wants to be Mies.
Ways to make this wilderness your home. Plant crops, catch fish, gather resources, and plenty more. But don't let your guard
It's just like one of those games, right?
Wild creatures may attack.
Play with other people, cozy.
Weapons and wits.
Ooh, you can fight kangaroos.
As you progress,
This could be fun. This game could be fun to like mess around in and discover stuff, right?
visit shops, enjoy festivals, and talk with visitors.
The characters are gross, huh?
Some of them might even decide to live here. Plus, up to 4
Animal Crossing meets Minecraft, yeah.
stored together in local or
Look at these
online
birds.
co-op. Dinkum launches as a
Dinkum.
timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch.
Looks like it could be fun, but like there's so much competing for your
Pre-orders
time in this
and a
day,
demo will
you know?
be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
We could play that demo.
Embark on a colorful adventure. Save a
Ooh, is this cool? What is
mysterious
this?
prize in the platforming adventure Popucom.
Ooh.
Online in this multiplayer-only game.
Multiplayer only,
On
bro.
this planet, color is key. Attack enemies with the same color to defeat them. Each adventure
This looks
can only
interesting.
fire 2 colors, so you'll need to swap between them during
Look at his
battle.
little like kitty in the
Timing
bag.
is critical too. Work together to fire colors at the right time to
I like
overcome
colors.
obstacles. You can also use items like shields to block lasers or drones to create platforms. Powerful bosses can be found at the end of stages.
I could play this with my
Team
SO.
up to take them down.
It could be fun. Papu Worm.
Additionally, in party mode, up to 4 pals
I wanna
can
play
take
some
on a
Dinkum.
variety of challenges to colorful co-op
This game looks cool.
experience
This
in
game looks like it would be fun to play with
launching on
someone.
Nintendo Switch this holiday.
So I like Color Splash so much, it definitely helps. Now another game that looks just like that.
Here, on this small island floating in the sea, are me characters, each living their own carefree lives.
When is the game coming out?
Let's take a look at what's happening in the Tomodachi Life Living the Dream game.
They already announced this actually. I'm
You're in
aware.
charge of this island. You can create me
I'm aware.
characters of anyone you'd like living here. Base them on a friend, a family member, or even yourself. Once you've chosen their personality and voice,
My name is Anne.
your me is good to go.
I can't wait to start living here.
The me characters you create will enjoy their island life.
Wanna make a
however they
hamburger?
see
Nice.
fit.
Oh my.
Wonder what's up.
I'm so hungry.
Food for thought.
Yum.
Enjoy.
Make a hamburger isn't me. Got it. I gotta take care of their
Looks like they hit the
needs.
spot.
So it's like The Sims.
This me looks bored all by their lonesome.
I didn't play the original Tomodachi Life. I'd like to play,
Someone needs a
some.
pick-me-up.
stream some before this comes out.
Even charcoal with a Grimby. Oh, blap.
They really hit it off. All thanks to this.
I'm waiting for
me.
us to get a hold of this game and we can be like, Jord, will you put us in the game?
This
and
is
we
just
shipped
a
you with
small slice
Meowlin.
of the life here on the island.
We
Stay
put
tuned
you
for
in the
more
game.
information in the future.
And we shipped you with Meowlin. Very cute.
Wow.
Dropping super scopes. I don't know how well you can make Meowlin in this.
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news.
I like the Vocaloid stuff.
Following previous reports of a 2026 release date, we can now confirm that Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, launches next spring. More on this story as it develops.
There was breaking news in that.
It looks like it'll be a funny game to mess around
Tomodachi
with.
Life, Living the Dream will launch next spring. Please wait a little longer for this new dream life. Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Dash, slash, and clash in these games. Get over here and choose your fighter in this totally.
It really is testing me to skip.
Mortal Kombat Classics. This compilation features multiple classic games from the 90s and early.
Imagine
2000s.
playing this today.
Console and handheld versions.
Has anybody made Meowlin as a Miitopia character? Yeah, I don't know if you can.
With added support for online play. Want a break from combat? Dive into an interactive documentary that includes concept art, archival footage, and exclusive interviews with the original creators. Prepare to test your might when Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection launches digitally on Nintendo Switch.
Good for the people who want this, right?
Switch, October 30th.
We could say that about anything, bro.
December 12th.
Let's finish this.
Experience the first game in the Final Fantasy VII remake
SMA's hyped.
trilogy.
He's ready.
Step into the role of Cloud
Look at
Strife,
that. He says,
the
so
member
hyped.
of Shinra's elite soldier unit. While he's working as a mercenary, the legendary hero Sephiroth, who supposedly
Legendary, chat. Do you know him before he's in Smash?
The fate of the planet is now in your hands. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system January 22nd. Save the world from malicious machines in this action road.
What do we have here?
Adventure. Battle foes to rescue robot allies. Collect resources.
Ooh, is this
and
cool?
create a place for others to call home.
Chat, we have to play this.
Optimize your weapon classes and unlock powerful abilities. You can also catch fish, harvest crops, and craft items between missions. Online, you can team up with friends in co-op or via game share. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2.
We have to. No one else will play it.
Spark launches on Nintendo
Linked,
Switch
Banner
2
of the Spark.
and Nintendo Switch later today.
Later today, chat, we can play it immediately. Hades 2.
Well, daughter of Hades, princess of the underworld, 'twould seem that you are finally prepared. But time itself is against us.
I've danced back and forth so many times on whether or not I wanted to try Hades 1.
Has come to Mount Olympus. Shall you rush now to your family's defense?
How are we looking on time here?
Shall you strike
Already a half hour.
in the heart
Wow.
of the underworld?
What tires you? What do you mean by that? Did I yawn? Like, this is some nice quality animation.
You know me.
I'd like to see the game being played.
I'll do both. Death to Kronos.
Prepare to battle beyond the underworld of Greek myth in Hades 2. Play as the princess of the underworld to take on the sinister titan of time.
Huh.
wield powerful weapons of night. The Sister Blades, the Moonstone Axe, the Witch's Staff, and...
Why have you gone back and forth on getting the game? Oh, on Hades 1? I don't know, like, this is what the gameplay looks like. And to me, it's like, you're too far away from the character. Like, everything is really small on the screen. And I also worry if it would be, like, just like almost a bullet hell kind of thing with, like, look at all the stuff on the screen, the things to fight, things that you can get hit by. Like, I wonder if it would just be frustrating. And it looks hard, like, it just looks really... Everything looks so small.
On Nintendo Switch 2, experience the action in up to 120 frames per second in TV mode. Hades 2 launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch September 25th. New amiibo figures right in. The Kirby Air Riders game is coming soon, and 2 new amiibo are also on the way.
You want another Kirby amiibo, chat?
Tap them to summon figure players that you can train.
Get overwhelmed trying to figure everything out. Yeah, like, I guess you'd get better at it the more you play, obviously, but... Yeah, like, just when I look at the gameplay, I don't know. I feel like the presentation, the way that the game is presented to you could be something a lot more appealing to me. Bandana Waddle Dee amiibo? We already have one, don't we?
These 2 new amiibo will be available November 20th, the same day as the game.
It's cute that you can put them on little cars.
On the lookout for even more Kirby Air Riders amiibo updates.
I could have sworn there was a Bandana Waddle Dee one.
A second Kirby Air Riders Direct, hosted by the game's director, Mr. Sakurai, is also on the way.
He can't wait to tell you more about his game and show you everything in it before it's out. This is like everything I don't like about Zelda.
After traveling back in time,
Second Air Riders Direct. There's big stuff he has not talked about yet. Whatever the single player mode is. There's going to be a whole adventure mode or something.
In a conflict that will come to be known as the Imprisoning War.
It's just a regular Waddle Dee amiibo, not bandana. Got it. Okay. Ooh. All right, I'm looking. That Korok Warrior. They're so close to what I want, which is a Deku Warrior. I like that Korok Warrior. These other things are all lame AF. You'd play this games for the lore, yeah? Yeah, see me, I have no interest.
Depending on the pair, sync strikes can deal high damage.
Sync strikes.
Or a variety of other effects. Invite a friend to fight alongside you in split-screen co-op.
You want to play Age of Imprisonment with me, chat? Or do you want to play Dinkum?
Only one player has the game. Uncover ancient truths that were only glimpsed in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Need something to make Jord be interested in Hyrule Warriors games. I know. Drop the Korok Warrior. That was the sickest thing. If we could get this, play it, and just beeline to the Korok Warrior and just be him for the whole game and ignore all the cutscenes.
Right. That's enough for one day. Time for me to head back to the castle. And remember, not a word about this place to anyone. There's more to the world than this island, and we're going to prove it. Okay, 1, 2, 3!
Dragon Quest XI really soured me on this series. Now I look at Dragon Quest and I'm like, fucking get it out of my face. Play as Skull Kid? No, Skull Kid is pure. I enjoyed Skull Kid's expression in Majora's Mask. While it would be interesting to see him in Smash, at the same time, it's like you would take away that like legendary, unbeatable status that he presents as by putting him in Smash. I'd still be on board for it though. All we need to do is get him interested in... All we needed to get him interested is put Handsome Man in the game. Did you learn nothing from the stream? Last stream chat. Interesting interpretation. Wait for someone to upload all the cutscenes. I don't want to see the cutscenes. That's the thing. I'm happy for the people who would do that. You hate the way the characters look? Yeah. Toriyama's style was always divisive. Too much islands in this direct. Why do the characters look like that? It's like a chibi Toriyama style. You think I'd have fun playing as him? Probably. Probably, yeah. If I'm playing Hyrule Warriors, I want to play as Skull Kid. Oh yeah, these look disgusting. They look disgusting. They're not even like cute chibi.
It all began with a spark of curiosity. Guided by
With a spark of bile welling up in my throat.
To reclaim a lost world. As they venture into the unknown, they'll encounter mighty foes and a myriad of twists and trials.
No, after 11, I'm done. I'm done with Dragon Quest after 11. This song sucks, by the way. The music they're playing right now is awful. This is an obnoxious-ass blaring trumpet theme. STFU, bro. Ooh, boy, a chibi daddy. I'll buy it now because they teased me with that.
Dragon Quest VII Reimagined.
The Mario 1 song of Dragon Quest, exactly.
Look out, world.
What did Dragon Quest do to you? Watch my 11 review. It's one of my most negative reviews I've ever done.
We hope you're looking forward to the journey ahead.
It's just like the worst shit for RPGs. RNG,
I'd like to announce two things.
the game.
First, here's some news about the Nintendo Today smart device app. The app continues to deliver all sorts of information about Nintendo games and characters on a daily basis. And we're adding a new Kirby theme. We're also delivering information regularly about Kirby Air Riders leading up to the game's release.
Sakurai loves doing that shit.
Secondly, we have news about Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack.
You're gonna wake up one day and it's gonna be like Sonic's and Kirby Air Riders. Whoa.
Coming to Nintendo Classics, Virtual Boy. You'll be able to enjoy a collection of Virtual Boy games in stereoscopic 3D while playing on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. In order to play, you'll need this dedicated accessory.
I don't even...
This recreates the form of the original Virtual Boy hardware.
You could give me this accessory for free and I wouldn't want to play these. Cool for the people who are like into like kitschy things like this, right? With gaming. They'll love this stuff.
Play Mario's Tennis. Galactic Pit.
No. Like
and more.
it's interesting, like I said, like for the people who are into like novelties, they'd like it. They're all about this. Legendary library of 14 games, yeah.
Accessory needed to play Virtual Boy. Nintendo Classics will be available in the future. A cardboard model of the accessory will also be available.
$100, yeah. It looks like fancy tech.
We hope you're looking forward to
It's a thing for like the people who are really into it, you know.
Let's see some more headlines.
It's a novelty. It's a look at how big of a nerd I am. I bought this.
Minakami Village, a place said to have vanished from the map. But when twin sisters, Mio and Mayu, find themselves lost and wander into the village, they encounter...
Hey, we're not done the direct yet, SMA. No.
The victims of a past tragedy.
Going to make your neck hurt? Yeah, just pick it up with your hand and hold it in front of your face. Look like a psychopath to your relatives.
A device that can pacify the unsettled ghosts and find a way home.
Remakes and ports the direct. Why? Those are all directs. Those are all of the directs. I was going to get something Virtual Boy related. I'm just going to get an actual Virtual Boy because at least that's interesting, not this dumb copy, yeah. Fake fan. You have to buy all the things they make. I'm just kidding. You don't need it.
Remake launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Alright. Yeah, no. Looks kind of bland, but alright. Fatal Frame just like, you know, spooky environments, but like not... I don't get a sense of atmosphere from what I see from those games.
In the Nintendo Switch
Ew.
2 edition of One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, you'll face off against more on-screen enemies than ever before as you aim to become King of the Pirates. Enjoy
Oh my god.
camera play and more in Overcooked
You have to buy every amiibo, even though they're all $50 nowadays for just one.
and reactions while you cook together.
Real Nintendo fans buy Mario toothpaste for 20 bucks.
Popping up in the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Stardew Valley. Plus, up to 4 friends locally can play in split-screen multiplayer. And with Game Share, up to 4 players can play together if one person has the game. 5 new levels, including
Oh my god.
Candyland and
This game still?
are dropping in with Human Fall Flat. Nintendo
Y'all want to
Switch
jump around and fall over each other while we run around a world?
You can enjoy a new way to wobble with physics-based fun.
Look at him go.
Craving more to clean?
Oh, Power Wash Simulator?
Power Wash Simulator makes its triumphant return with a shiny new entry in the relaxing...
Chat, if you like just doing like a menial task to chill out, this is the game for you.
Wash the dirt away as you transform your sullied
Look at this.
surroundings into squeaky clean scenes. Make use of new tools and supplies, including enhanced soap.
I like cleaning. Like, honestly, this looks satisfying to me.
And rigging equipment for those hard-to-reach places.
I'd give this game a better rating than the Mario and Luigi games.
Campaign as you explore even more of Muckingham. Then venture into new grimy locations, including...
I feel like this game would have the opposite effect on you. You think it would stress you out? Interesting.
After a hard day's work, take some time to unwind in your
Everybody
own
works
pace
differently with stuff
and
like that.
spruce up the place with
You'd play it, yeah?
accessories you've
Why play a
collected.
game to wash things when I can wash dishes for free?
Players can make progress in the campaign together in online co-op, or split the work between 2 players with local split.
Chat, we can play it together and clean.
Satisfying indeed. Sit back, relax, and clean to your heart's content when Power Wash Simulator 2 launches
Hey.
on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this fall. The fruit
Suika?
matching phenomenon returns. Suika game is back and rounder than ever. This time, the fruit falls toward
Sweet
the
Game
center of the
Planet,
circle,
interesting.
and you can drop it from any angle. It's 360
What a novel
degrees of
concept,
fruit
kids. Let's
dropping
play
fun.
Wash the Dishes together.
If you combine fruits a certain number of times,
I used to help my
it's
mom wash
super
dishes when I was young.
time. When
I
this
would
is
be the
active,
dryer.
you earn bonus points based on the number of fruits you
I'd have a
merge.
little towel and dry them.
Plus, with the Nintendo Switch 2 version, you can play with others locally via Game Share. This allows you and up to 3 players to drop and merge fruit together in co-op. Rotate, aim, and go for the watermelon when Suika Game Planet launches on Nintendo
Almost
Switch
fully
2
asleep at
and
this point.
Nintendo Switch this winter.
Is this stupid? No, it looks fun. It looks fun to do it, and it's not like a normal motorcycle or anything. Like, it's unique. I just feel like Samus, like, doesn't usually go for, like, this kind of too cool aesthetic. It looks fun to use, though. Yeah, like, it'll be fun. Like, I like the motorbike in Breath of the Wild, as silly as it is. It's fun to use it. This will probably be fun, too. That's something that really makes this game stand out, you know? Like, so far, everything they've shown of Metroid Prime 4 is just, like, more of Metroid Prime, but that bike might be a thing to actually, like, make it feel different. Like, its own identity. Silux. That cut at the end. That's how you're gonna end that trailer? You and your brother would fight over who would be the dryer because it was easier. That's so funny. So mixed on Samus with the motorcycle. On the one hand, it does fit her and it's kind of cool, but on the other hand, it doesn't feel very Metroid Prime and also feels pretty dumb. I think I'm going to be a fan. Like, it looks fun to ride around the world. And I like that it's not just a regular motorcycle. Like, it does look unique, which is cool. Samus is cool being confident. She doesn't need a bike to be even cooler. It's true. It's like overload of cool. We got a release date. December 4th. Okay. Cool. We'll play it. We'll be there. I love the first three Metroid Prime games. I think they're really fun. This bike amiibo. Yeah, right, bro. You think I want Silux? Alright, I'm paying attention. Danky King.
This is where you're from, DK? This island is beautiful.
Oh my god, the music. You gotta be kidding me.
Is smashing its way into Donkey Kong Bonanza. This new edition lets
Show them. Show Tiny Kong.
of some familiar faces. And if you finish the main game story, Void Kong will offer you a position in the ranks of the Void Company.
Stupid. No, he should be dead.
Your mission? Collect as much shiny green ore as you can in Emerald Rush.
Sounds boring. Why are you so miserable, bro?
The key to amassing emeralds is collecting fossils to gain perks.
Okay, interesting. They're having like some kind of like run mode, right? Where like you do runs of it to do better, right? You'll be there to watch. Thanks. Yeah, we'll have fun. Almost every Switch 2 edition has just been mini games.
Collect a fossil and you'll get to pick
It's for replayability, you know? This is for replayability. It's about like doing runs of how many of the things you can get and getting power-ups and stuff. It's like
There are all sorts to choose from.
those games that are like that.
Then collect oodles of emeralds. You can also smash Vanadium gems to gain random skills that power up Donkey Kong during your run.
Like, this could be fun to get into. If you've ever played something like this, it can be fun to feel like you're getting stronger and getting benefits and all that.
After each run.
Yeah. Like, that can be very fun.
Vanadium gem locations stay the same. Refine your winning strategy with each go.
Thing is, it is designed around the concept of doing it over and over, which, you know, I hate.
When the run ends, you'll earn in-game rewards based on how well you did. Playing can net you new fashions
These outfits.
and statues to display on DK Island. Plus, you'll get to play Emerald Rush on more layers.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is pretty robust.
Take on the challenge to earn that promotion.
Kind of feels like the main appeal is having Donkey Kong Island back and running around it, yeah.
Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island
Available
and
later
Animal
today.
Cross paid
Wow.
DLC launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today. Plus, a free demo of the main game will also be available on Nintendo.
This DLC is
eShop
greed.
later
$20
today.
for a side mode that should have been free DLC. It's like if in Odyssey they made Luigi's Balloon World Mushroom Kingdom paid DLC. This is disgusting. You think so? I'd have to see the actual extent of the DLC.
Donkey Kong Bonanza
You know?
is getting paid DLC called DK Island and Emerald Rush. Please look forward to
I have to see exactly what it entails. Exactly what you can do on the island.
exploring this modern take on DK Island. Next, please take a look at this.
Something cool. Okay. Alright, it's getting not cool very quickly. Did this trainer get killed? Oh my. This is new. I like something new.
This land is just waiting to be shaped by a Ditto that looks like a human. And what's that in the grass? Oh, that's Bulbasaur, a grass-type Pokemon. What's this? Looks like Ditto's got an idea.
Is this cool?
By learning this move,
I think this is cool.
you can make grass grow. Squirtle's water gun will keep it all healthy. As nature flourishes, so do the Pokemon.
They talk. Scyther using cut. Hitmonchan chat.
Rocks and wood to build with.
It's another one of these games.
Till the
Busy
fields
work
and
games.
grow delicious crops.
But with Pokemon.
Build homes for the Pokemon
Look at fucking Drillbur here. And Combee and Timber. And everything else is Gen 1. Yeah, Ditto turning into the person. Game looks fun. You love it. Pokemon meets Animal Crossing. Yeah, I guess that is what's going on here, huh?
There's so
I like a
much
nice
to
new
do.
idea. This looks creative, you know? I'm glad they're trying something different. Oh my god, the Gen 1 pandering.
No need to rush.
The Ditto person look like it's from Tulip.
Go at your own
It's a good
pace.
thing. Swablu, Ludicolo,
You'll have a wonderful
Vaporeon.
space before you know it.
Okay, yeah, so these shots here are what's the coolest stuff. It makes it look like you can do a lot in this game. You can make the island how you want it to be, have little homes, get items, make a little world with Pokemon. This could be cool.
Pokemon Pokopia.
This is making waves. People care about this. I can see it already. Pokemon with Animal Crossing? Yeah. Ditto's own game. It's a smart thing, you know, use your character, right? Use your Pokemon. It's one of these build your own land games, so does that mean Ditto has durability? In what though? I don't know. Pretty cool though. This is cool. Looks fresh. Look at that. Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee sitting under the waterfall. See a lot of Gen 1 though. Why don't you calm down? Can you show me something from after Gen 5, please? We saw Gumi at one point. Okay, after Gen 6. Try that one. You'd get it? Yeah, this looks like a game a lot of people are probably going to get.
A brand new Pokemon game is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Looks cool.
We hope you're looking forward to Pokemon Pokopia, where a Ditto with a human appearance builds a new life with other Pokemon.
They need that nostalgia, yeah.
Information about another Pokemon game, which launches very soon.
Game frick.
Oh boy. Chespin.
I like Chespin. I like Binnacle. Look at this chat. Action battling. A Pokemon game that runs smoothly. Cute little Meditite. My chat's fave. Chestnut. Heck yeah. You're showing me all the right things right now. Oh, baby. Yeah? We doing it here? We're doing it here. Yep. Sick. Okay. Very cool. Yep. How far are we going with this? Little Esper? New reveals. That's what we wanted to see. That's what we wanted to see. And that's what they showed us. Don't like any of the starters for this game. All of them are ugly. What? I don't know what starters you're talking about. Chikorita, Totodile, and Tepig? They're all cute. Take it you've been enjoying this direct, huh? I'm not having a bad time. No, there's been some cool new stuff. Worried about the main location being a city. You feel like that could get boring quickly? I think that's everyone's concern. My thing is, like, if it was the city had parts that look different, that would be something, but they look similar. We have to actually, like, play the game and see if it's a problem or not. But I do think it's cool that they're going for something new. Whether or not it'll work has yet to be seen.
It appears that new Mega Evolved Pokemon have been discovered in Lumio City, where people and Pokemon live.
Mega Chestnut. Now, I really like Chestnut. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I gotta get a better look at its face.
Pokemon Legends Z.
Delphox, of course, riding a broom with other floating brooms. Sorry, chat. I have a vague idea of how the Megas will look because the leaks happened half a year ago for this game. And it's all lining up. Yep.
We have one more Pokemon trailer.
More Pokemon. They look ugly to you? What, the babies? Little Chikorita looks ugly to you? Hoopa? Where are we going? Marbles? I'm disturbed. Ooh. Oh, I think I love them. Chat, these were not a part of the leaks. They did not talk about these. At least not in the ones I saw. They look sick AF. These mega designs for Raichu look AI generated. Fail take. Fail take. I love what I'm seeing. Cash grab to add to the game. Pokemon does this shit. Didn't they do this before? You're in your own boat there, I'm afraid. Is it weird to announce DLC before a game even comes out? I've never seen this before. I've definitely seen that happen before with games. It says paid DLC right there, so I would say it's not free.
Pokemon Legends ZA is getting paid DLC called Mega Dimension. Right.
Oh my god, look at that Raichu, dude.
Different Mega Evolutions.
I freaking love it.
How do you think they'll perform?
This one's cute too.
More details will be shared in the future.
Oh, I love them. Chat, Raichu's one of my faves from Gen 1. The official renders look terrible. The 2D art looks much better. Okay.
Let's move on to some more headlines.
Cool.
Ready for some killer fun in the sun?
Okay, this game. All right, this is a good time to talk about other things. No, you know what? Like, they showed a lot of new Pokemon stuff, which is cool. New forms. I gotta get a good look at them to know how I really feel about them all, of course. You know, Pokemon designs take time. They gave him a regional variant and 2 Megas. And I just want my regular Raichu. Well, you can have your regular Raichu. Nobody's stopping you. So far, everything I've seen them do with Raichu has been awesome. Islands the Direct. Yeah, I guess you're right. I am tired of islands. It's easy to make an island a setting, though, because it's... You know, you just have that space, right?
Along with the main game, an additional story is included. One incident will trigger an entirely new...
So far, this is a good time, though. Like, I like that Yoshi game. I like, that Ditto game. I like seeing the new Megas. Some of that other Mario stuff and Donkey Kong Bonanza stuff looks like it could be cool, but gotta actually play it to see. And the Metroid Prime 4 bike, I think, is growing on me quickly.
In the Three Kingdoms. Dynasty Warriors Origins is marching on to Nintendo Switch 2. The Three Kingdoms, an era of...
I actually, so far, feel like there's been less filler in this Direct than I expected. They've actually been showing a lot of stuff. How do we make the characters go into a new location without putting much effort to the land? The Chad Island looking.
Your choices will influence your story.
Yeah.
And may even alter historical events from the Three Kingdoms. Plus, hey, DLC is on the way. Choose a different path and experience new developments that weren't in the main story. Walk your own path and become a one-man army. When Dynasty
That's what I would want to do if I'm playing Dynasty Warriors. I just want to be a guy who's just punching. I don't want a big weapon. I just want to punch things.
Two fates are now intertwined.
What's this? Is this cool? Oh, it's Monster Hunter. Never mind. Bro, I've never played Monster Hunter. I'm sure this looks cool.
World of Monster Hunter, where all sorts of monsters live. By bonding with certain creatures called monsties.
DLC or a new game?
Climb cliffs.
What do you mean by that?
Swim across water. And fly through the air as you freely
DLC is something that they do when it's something that they can do to just kind of like keep having new things coming out that don't eat up a lot of their resources and workforce, you know? So like, I'm fine with them doing DLC for games because they're working on the big stuff, you know? They have to fill out a schedule, they have to keep cash flow. Gotta understand that, you know?
Together to face whatever stands in your path.
This is a company chat.
Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflection, soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th.
Looks cool for people who like that. Montage time. I'm gonna keep talking over this part because this part's probably playing music that's gonna get me muted. Or you know what you could do? This part. Okay. Not muted, but they're gonna yell at me. They're gonna send an email, be like, use a song. You want a DS Online? You're getting Virtual Boy? You're not getting DS Online for a long time. I believe it will happen, but I don't think you're getting that for a long time. Yeah, look at this, chat. This is Dragon Quest. Chaff. I miss Quaff. like GameCube just became a thing. You're not getting a new one, in my opinion, for a long time. Little Nightmares 2. Should we play this? No, Little Nightmares 3. Should we play this, chat? That's a Spooks. Persona 3. No. Never liked Yokai Watch for being a Pokemon knockoff, yet you love Spectros, which is basically a Pokemon knockoff. Interesting. Sometimes it works. The Yokai Watch, it feels very overt. We just wait for them to eventually port Mario 3D Land. It's inevitable, and we know they're going to do it because it would be easy to make so much money. Yeah, for sure. Dinkum is MVP game. I'd be surprised if any of you got Dinkum. Is this the new Earthbound game?
Hello? Yes.
Game with realistic graphics. You know how I feel about that, chat.
They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude.
Crapcom, of course. Grill 14. I'm getting hungry.
Oh, you're FBI? Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Grace. Stay close to me. I'm coming. Keep moving. What's wrong? I'll explain later.
Big noises. Dun, dun, without showing anything.
You're quite unique.
Tell me what's going on. Something
The Mophead Chronicles.
Grace.
That monster thing looked cool. Capcom made games like Devil May Cry and Ace Attorney. They're goats in my eyes. Yeah, no, I'm okay, so it is Resident Evil stuff. Yeah, no, Capcom makes a lot of good stuff.
Escaping your destiny.
This is Resident Evil 9? That's Resident Evil 9? Imagine if this was a Pokemon trailer, I would buy this game so fast, yeah. I gotta be honest, I don't think that was a good trailer. It was just a lot of loud noises. Like, it felt like a trailer made by someone who was making a trailer for a movie. And it was very pandering, like, just with, like, the loud noises and stuff. But, like, the game itself looked bland. And kind of, like, not... I don't know, I guess I expect more, like, animation from their characters at this point. Well, whatever. That's what you said, yeah. Yeah, being a movie, yeah. Like, is it me, or do those two games they just showed, Resident Evil 7 and 8, look better? Like, look more compelling? Like, better graphical fidelity? I don't know. I'm not an expert on Resident Evil, so I'm not gonna say. I mean, those are just my basic thoughts, but, like, to me, this looks old. Are you feeling pretty good, Popples Rookie? They've shown some cool stuff in this.
Plus, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, the first in the series with a first-person perspective.
And they were close to the end. I'm hoping they show something cool that I care about. Something cool.
Thank you for watching so far. Next will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
All right. Please. Show me something I care about. Oh no. Yep.
Bold warriors. Draw now upon
Look at the facial animation.
Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts. Hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun.
You gotta be kidding me with that voice acting. Can you believe it? Can you believe that that's still, like, voice acting in games? The way his stilted mouth moves and his body, this robot character in front of me. Wow. This could have been a new 3D Mario. We don't need 3D Mario. We don't need 3D Mario right now. We have enough Mario. No, 3D Mario is coming. That'll be great when it comes out. But, like, we just got Bonanza. I know that's not Mario, but it's a big, major 3D game. And there's so much other Mario stuff. I just want to see different things.
I only want to fight so I can save my father's life.
I can save my father's life. Parent drama.
What I seek is a great strength. An unyielding strength for any foe. Sheer strength to uphold the faith I hold dear.
Like, okay, do you hear the way the characters are talking? Do you hear, like, the words coming out of their mouth? Like, do you think that's interesting dialogue? Do you think that, like, you give a shit about the things they're saying? That's, like, one of my biggest problems with Fire Emblem, is, like, there's this, like, performative element to the way the characters speak that's not grounded in reality and makes them uninteresting. Fire Emblem is so questionable to me. Like, every new game they reveal has the same combat from the GBA games. Why would I buy the newest entry? Maybe for the story. Fire Emblem has a really big fan base. If you like the gameplay, you're super in on this stuff, you know? And the one I played, I liked the gameplay. Mario Galaxy games combined as 70 smackers. People are cooking Nintendo. Cry on, fanboys. I'm personally, like, exhausted of hearing people complain about pricing. Buy it or don't buy it.
It is imperative that I face it again. I must cull it with this blade.
Dietrich looks cool. People like the characters, chat. $70 is too much for 2 old games. Use your own judgment, you know? Like, if you don't want to buy them for that, don't buy them for that. It's a personal thing for every individual person, you know?
And now warm blood is served.
What they think something is worth. The gameplay is good, but it's just Fire Emblem 7, 8, 9 to me based off every game they reveal. That's the thing. Like, it's like, how do they really stand out from each other? You'd have to play them to really, like, feel them out, to really know them, you know? It's called Tired of a Company Being Greedy and Lazy. They're a company. They're not your friend. They're in the business to make money. They have a lot to pay for. And I do not think Nintendo is lazy.
Have you forgotten me so soon?
Sothis is older. Older Sothis was cool.
That was the trailer for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, the latest in the series. This intertwining story happens alongside the thrilling, heroic games. What kinds of stories?
The thrilling, heroic games? What does that mean?
Please stay tuned for future updates.
The OG Wii copy is still available for like 20 bucks. You can always not buy their fancy HD re-releases. Yeah, there you go. The original holds up. We did it, chat. We got through the whole thing. What do we think? Ending on Fire Emblem is definitely going to fail to light up most people, I would say. You know, Fire Emblem is pretty niche, and people want things that I guess are more mass appeal, right? They should have announced an Animal Crossing game where you have to build a town in a bunker because above ground is uninhabitable due to nuclear war. I don't think we're seeing Animal Crossing for at least another 3 years, like I said in the last stream. But that sounds a little bleak for Animal Crossing. Did you just see Rosalina in Mario Wonder? Buy it for $20 instead of Nintendo's $70 slop. Yeah. I'm not going to say, like, I don't think that those games need to be $70. You must understand, I'm not in favor of it being $70, chat. But I understand why they do this. They are a company. And they treat their properties as premium. Clearly. Show me the Pokopia thing. There, put me on that screen. Ending on Fire Emblem is really weird. I know it has its fans, but I feel like there were a lot of other things that would have made a lot of more sense to end on. In this own direct, yeah. Thing is, like, they did announce a totally new Fire Emblem game, and it looks like it was max ambition, right? Like, it's a major Fire Emblem game. Maybe it'd be less mad if this direct has something that you liked. You didn't like it? They had a bunch of Mario stuff at the beginning. Only thing I'm buying is Rosalina's storybook. Cute. Cute. I think this is a pretty strong direct. They had several new completely new games that seemed ambitious, like between this Pokopia, between the Yoshi game, the Fire Emblem game, whether you like it or not, is a big deal, like, for that series. And honestly, like, not as much filler as I anticipated, and most of the filler were bigger things. They showed some of that Tamagotchi Life game. They announced DLC for several other games, like Bonanza and Wonder. And also showed off this next Mario movie. Like, I feel like it actually had a lot of big deals in this. Time for you to watch the Mario movie, too, I know. I know. I was in the middle school when New Horizons came out, and I wanted the Emmy from Dread to be in New Horizons, and it would hunt down the villagers. Middle school when New Horizons came out is crazy. Okay, let's see. Read your thoughts on the Discord chat. Is that what you want? Take a look what people said. I didn't read anything on the Discord today because I didn't know what could possibly be a spoiler, so checking this out now. Kitty wants to say hi, I think, chat. Kitty? Goomba would be in the red for this direct. Whoa! Oh! And he's going in his bed. He didn't want to be picked up. What, you want to see them? You want to chat? Bed? settled? You getting settled? Okay. Okay. Yeah, you got a bit of the room in there. This way? This way. Honestly, like, I'm pretty rough on directs generally. I thought this one was, pretty good. And they showed things that, you know, I enjoy. It's easy to appease me as long as you're showing me some fresh concepts. And, like, this Pokopia game is fresh. The Ditto game, that's what this is. You just said that. The Yoshi game looks fresh, which I dig. They showed some new Pokemon designs, which, you know, that's something that pleases me. Yeah. I had a bad time. What's his name? His name is Hobbs. Let's see the Discord. What do we got? Nad says, the Direct was the most meh Direct I've ever seen so far. Galaxy 2 was literally the only thing I was sort of into, and even then it was more of a here it is moment, and that's it. Wow. I totally get it if, like, the games aren't for you, and that how that kind of, like, can, you know, make or break a Direct for you, but, like, surely you can try to see the Direct a little bit more impartially and see that there are a lot of Directs that had a lot less going on than this one. Right? Am I alone in that? I haven't really cared much for the past few Directs, and you thought this one was pretty good. I was surprised to see other people being so harsh on it. Yeah, like, to me, it's like they've made a lot of dud Directs that had less going on than this. Hobbs is in the Tiger. Yeah, that was the name he had at the shelter. Mario 35 Direct better than this Direct? I don't remember Mario 35 Direct. What did that have? It would have been better if they cut the fluff and it wasn't so long. To me, it's like other Directs are much worse about the fluff, too. Like, they normally show a lot more bullshit games, right? Dame can finally properly play the game. Good job, Dame. Rosalina in Wonder. Cool. I mean, yeah, easy inclusion, right? Mega Raichu's renders. The renders look silly. I still like the designs. Not a bad Direct, but, like, not much that wowed you. Okay. Yeah, no, I can understand that. You think most other Directs have way more fluff. Yeah, to me, it's like they actually had a lot of stuff for this. Like, they showed a lot of stuff for the Mario segment alone. Like, they didn't just show one Mario thing, they showed several Mario things. Yeah. Cool. So, I guess this did not light you guys up, from what I'm seeing. This just didn't have a banger, was the issue. No hold on to your pants Jord moment. I think, for me, like, I would say the best thing that I saw in this whole Direct was the Yoshi game. This was the best thing in the Direct, in my opinion. Then probably the Ditto game, Pokopia. A lot of amiibo announcements, yeah. 3 or 4 things. Like, 3 or 4 things catching your attention, I think, is pretty good for a Nintendo Direct. I don't think that's bad. Yeah. You know, like, they showed a lot of little things, some stuff that looks pretty cool. Updates to old games. Really mad because the Rosalina amiibo in the chair doesn't come out till April 2026, and the combo for Galaxy 1 and 2 comes out in the next month. Doesn't make sense. I guess they're just not ready, right? They're not ready yet. So weird that amiibo is still around. They never do anything with it. People buy the figures still, you know? I guess. It's a good tie-in for the games. Excited for Yoshi, Pokopia, and believe it or not, Final Fantasy VII Remake integrated. Yeah, this Direct didn't have nothing for, like, third-party stuff, by the way. Showing off Resident Evil 9, like, that's not a small thing. They also had, this Dragon Quest game. Like, I know we were clowning on it, but that's a big deal for the Dragon Quest fans. I feel like for the Nintendo fan, this can be a divisive showing. Depending, like you could say that about any Direct. It's like, do you like the games they showed or not? And in this one, it's like, do you like Mario? Do you like Pokemon? If you say no to both of those, how much are you chewing on? You should play the Virtual Boy on stream. You wouldn't even see me. I'd be like, how would I even hook it up? Yeah. Like, it remains to be seen, like, whether stuff like this Bonanza DLC is going to be fun, how much legs it'll have. It's nice that they're releasing DLC for this game so soon. I would like to see something for World, but I guess Mario Kart World doesn't need anything right now. This tennis game is a thing, right? That's a new game, chat. A new Mario game, a new Yoshi game, a new Fire Emblem game, a new Pokemon game. A lot of, like, other things, like like showing Tomodachi Life, showing Metroid Prime 4's little thing with the bike, DLC for other games. Like, there's a lot here. Lubba in the movie? Yeah. It'd be sweet. You thought that one Void Kong died? Characters don't die in the world of Nintendo. Apparently. Really surprised by how there was nothing from Mario Kart World. That game desperately needs something. I guess they're just saving it, you know? They're not going to, like, throw everything out at once. They had a lot of Mario in this Direct. They probably just didn't want to overdo it. Space things out better, you know? Except Fawful. Sure. Okay. Void can make it, Fawful can. Sure. They did a good job at not spoiling the ending of Bonanza while also showing that DLC. Which is cool. Yeah. Not bad. Meet up at Bellabelle Park. Like, I have to play this DLC to really see what it's like. I played the DLC of Kirby and the Forgotten Land on stream. I would say, while I think it's easy to say, yeah, it's worth playing if you enjoyed Forgotten Land, I don't feel like there was a lot in the DLC that was like, oh, you got to experience this or that. There's a lot of stuff in that Kirby DLC that just kind of felt like more of the main game. $20, you know, for that DLC. It's up to each individual person to decide if they think that that's worth it. Me, personally, I would say the Kirby DLC, I would trim off $5, maybe even 10. for what the Kirby DLC was. Bye, Palin Fosh. Thanks for hanging out. Have a nice day. Out of all the Switch 2 editions so far, Starcross World definitely looks like it has the most substance. And see, that's the thing. Like, we have to see what... I need to see directly what Wonder and Bonanza's additions contain. Because if it is just mini games that you play with other people, you know, like, I'm not going to personally get a lot of use out of that, probably. Like, I need to see the extent of the content. And if it is $20 for mini games, to me, that's not worth it. Because I'm not going to get my worth out of it, you know? I'm not going to be playing that, really. So, use your own judgment on those things. As far as like Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2, $70. Definitely doesn't need to be that. I think both games are wonderful. Like, if we're talking about game quality, I think those games are worth $70. But they have been out for a long time. $20 for 20 more Mario Party minigames. Yeah. They're filling out their schedules, you know? Like, so much was in this direct, like, they're on top of constantly having new things coming out every month for people to play, and giving old pre-existing games more life, I think, is an easy way for them to put new attention on those games, while they kind of work on other real, like, new things. I think 30 if you want to buy them separately, and then 60 together would be a lot better. 40 apart and then 70 together is a little silly. I mean, yeah, like, I guess the idea there is you're saving money if you buy them together, right? That's what they're trying to encourage. That's the interesting thing, though. You know, like, when you think about the pricing for something like that, how much... Like, if they released Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2, and it was $50, let's say, for both of the games, would people see that as, like, a great deal? Would a lot more people get it? Nintendo, like, I'm thinking about what they believe that, like, their plan is in terms of how they are perceived by the people. And from what I would say from the price points and how they are pricing things, I do think they are entirely approaching it from the perspective of, we are premium, you pay up for Nintendo properties and Nintendo games. And I think that idea of, like, pricing things cheap to appease your audience, or like, you know, have more people play it and stuff, I don't think they care about that. And I think that is because they don't have to, frankly. I think it really is that simple. Like, Nintendo doesn't have to. And they know they don't, you know? Like, if you're a business and you're selling a product and you know people will pay a certain amount for things, wouldn't you make it as high as you can as a business, you know? They can keep doing $20 DLC and catch up on your gaming catalog. That's the thing. In my opinion, like, there's so much to play. There's so much you can be playing, like, Nintendo or otherwise, expensive or otherwise, that's worth playing. That, like, to me, it's like, take the time you need to, like, make the bigger games if you want to keep churning out this DLC. The people who want to play it can play it. Everyone was saying 40 to 50 bucks is what it should be. Buy it in a heartbeat. Time to drag Nintendo back to the Wii U era. The thing is, that's the thing. It's not true. Like, people can complain all they want. All this stuff is still selling phenomenally. The Nintendo Switch 2 is what? The best-selling Nintendo console ever or something? Like fastest or something like that? Like, people can complain through the roof, but Nintendo recognizes the value of their properties, and they know they don't have to make them cheaper. And that, like, the proof is in the pudding, you know? You don't think their games starting to become expensive as they are would be that bad if they had the smaller games that are less expensive, like if that Mario Tennis game was $40, for example. Yeah, I hear you. Like, they should have some things that are more accessible for people. It would be nice, yeah, to have a bigger range of price points, you know? Gaming sales will eventually fall. I wonder how true that is. For Nintendo in particular, you know? Like, the stuff is selling incredibly well. People are celebrating the new games they've been putting out, and a lot of people have been buying them. And, like, do you think people aren't going to buy the hell out of a lot of the stuff they showed in this? If they keep doing bad like combos? The thing is, like, they've been overpricing their crap for a long time now. The Luigi's Mansion 2 remake, re-release, whatever it is. The Skyward Sword one. People bought them. And they're still selling all this stuff for the money that they're selling it for. Like, it makes you think, how do they make more money? Selling an overpriced game or selling that same game for less money so that more people buy it? What actually gives them more money, you know? Why would someone buy Mario Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2 combo? That game is everywhere. I get they don't have a Wii. Like, Dame, a member of our community on Discord, said that it was great that they'll be able to play Galaxy 2 now. Which I'm happy for the people who can. Nothing will ever change as long as things sell so well. The only reason Nintendo would ever lower prices is if things started to fall. And while that could potentially happen with things getting more expensive nowadays, I guess we'll have to see. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, ultimately, sales are the things that are going to make changes. Like you're saying. And people, there was so much blowback to the Switch 2, to the prices of the Switch 2 games. After seeing how the Switch 2 and the games sold, why does Nintendo have any initiative to change what they're doing? You know? They don't. They don't. And like, that's going to continue to be the case. Like, look at Pokemon. Look at Pokemon games. People complain at every Pokemon game about the fundamental flaws, the technical problems with the games. They sell insane amounts every time. It just doesn't matter. That's the thing. It just doesn't matter. The next Animal Crossing game, they could make $70, maybe even $80. It's going to sell insanely well. Little Timmies don't know any better. The thing is, it's like the individual person, there's nothing you can really do about it, you know? And I don't blame individual people. I think if you want to play a game and you don't have a problem spending the money for the game, go ahead and spend that money and play the game. Ultimately, everybody has a different income, a different resources that they're using to be able to buy things, to be able to engage with them. So I don't blame anyone for wanting to play the games they want to play and thinking that the price is okay. And for me personally, like, I enjoyed my time with Mario Kart World. I am fine paying the price that I paid for that game because I had a good time with it. But I understand if you don't feel that way, you know? Looking out at the high seas. You do what you gotta do, you know? The thing is, though, like, with Nintendo, I think the quality is there in most of their releases. Like, they don't make trash for the most part. Even the stuff people say is trash is polished trash. Like, to me, it's like they don't skimp. They're not selling you broken games. Which can't be said for a lot of other companies. They got a lot to think about, you know? Like, I don't run the corporation. I imagine they need a big income flow. I think it's so annoying how people acted with the Switch 2. So much protesting only for so many people to cave and pre-order it immediately. You wanted the system, that's cool, but don't make such a big stink about it if you're just going to buy it immediately anyway. Yeah. To me, it's like that whole debacle really shows that the power is in the hands of the company, you know? Really. Because there are just so many people in the world. Like, there are so many people who made a stink about the Switch 2, but you have to remember there are so many people who didn't even know about it, you know? There are so many people who are not engrossed in gaming the way that we are. Who are just going to be like, oh, the new thing, I'll get the new thing. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much of that. Not trash, but worse like World is overall worse than Deluxe. World is very different from Deluxe. It has different focuses. It has different priorities. I can definitely see preferring Deluxe, but I would say World is a very impressive and ambitious game. Nintendo needs all those money. They're a small indie studio. Look at the budget for the Pokemon games. So here's the thing, though. Like, I don't run Nintendo. I don't know all the things they need to pay for, but I imagine they do need a lot of money, especially with the level of quality put into their games. I think it's an easy thing to just say greed with companies, but if their games were slapdash crap, I would be with you on that. But like the games they make are really well-made games. They're ambitious. They're the creativity of the industry right now, because not a lot of other things are putting out creative stuff outside of the occasional indie games. There's really a lot of layers to it. How expensive can you make something like this before profits start to suffer? With things getting more expensive and our families is going to want to pay that much. Exactly, yeah. Gaming is getting more expensive. A lot of things are getting more expensive. And it is becoming more of a not something that everyone can expect to engage with, depending on what their situation is. Like, it really is a person-to-person kind of thing. I think, like, you know, as long as you apply yourself, you can get whatever you desire. That is my belief in all things, not just games. Believe in yourselves, chat. If they pumped out Mario and Luigi games every year, you might give them a pass. Every year? See, I think quality would suffer if they're pumping them out every year. You think Brothership could get an add-on, chat? To me, I don't know how they would be able to add something onto that game. Just because of the way the game is structured. I feel like it would be difficult. Unless they added just a totally separate side mode that you would play in the menu. Think this tennis game is going to be different, chat? You think this is going to be shallow bullshit like the other sports games they've been making? Or you think this is going to be a real one? Every single 3D Mario is playable on the Switch 2 besides 3D Land. 3D Land's the only one I haven't played. We'll be streaming that at some point. I have a certain point, if I do get a Switch 2, it's hard to imagine that I'm going to have too many games on it. Right now, the only thing that really interests me is Kirby Air Riders, yeah. Yeah. Tennis, yeah. I had Mario Power Tennis growing up. That's the tennis Mario game that I really played. And I didn't have a bad time playing it, but sports games to me just get old fast. Tennis is the most boring sport. I'd rather play tennis than some of the other stuff they could have made, like baseball. I've never played Mario Baseball, so I don't know how fun it is, but like the concept of baseball isn't interesting to me. Not as, like, this is more active. Hitting a ball and then running to a base is just like limiting. Most boring sport is golf. You'd be more entertaining if they hit each other with the clubs. Sure. Dare you say that about baseball? Yeah. I've actually, like, played tennis in real life. Not, like, official matches, but, like, me and friends used to play tennis together, and it was fun. It's an active sport. Easy sport to play, you know? You don't need a lot of people. Dink 'em, dude. Alright, there it is. Tomodachi Life. That'll be fun for, like, memes, I guess, or something. We're playing tennis in the Olympics. The Olympics. How do you sign up? You like this bike? I like that it looks weird. It's like an alien bike, right? I like the idea of roaming around this big desert. It's cool to see like a big environment in Metroid Prime. I like that. This bike is like the first compelling thing they've shown about this game so far to me. Not that I think I was gonna have a bad time, but it's like the first thing. It's like, okay, there you go. You finally you're getting a hook. Looks like something out of Spy Kids. How could you say that? I'm honestly a little disappointed about this. I would have liked some new levels, like maybe even going through like levels from DK64 that are remade, 1 or 2 or something like that. That would be cool. I see what they're trying to do though. They wanted to make something that you wouldn't just blow through in 2 days and then never touch again. They wanted to make something that had replayability, and it is a creative concept. I have to see how fun this actually is to play. These models don't look good, huh? It's just like the standard model that they use in everything for the Pokemon. The Pokemon themselves look pretty unspectacular in this game. It would be nice if they were more stylized. But this game still looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be a knock it out of the park for Animal Crossing Pokemon fans, and I think there's a lot of overlap there. Still should have added Evil Mario to DK. Honestly, that would be fun. You know I like them showing new stuff when it comes to Pokemon designs, chat. And look, we got the starters. The original Gen 6 starters megas. I don't think I'm into this. He looks like a burly Viking. But I gotta spend more time with it and look at it more. The Delphox doesn't look too bad. The Greninja, it just looks like he's upside down. I'm sure there's more to it. Chat, I like these stupid Raichus. They're so cool. Baby Waluigi, I'm happy they finally fucking made that. I've been wanting to see Baby Waluigi for a long time. Like, at least give them all babies if some of them are going to have babies. Does this mean Ditto can turn into humans now? Does this mean the Detective Pikachu movie is canon? Doesn't mean the movie is canon, but there's definitely conflicting evidence about what Ditto can become. Did Ditto kill his trainer? That was creepy beginning, right? It's like his trainer died and he was released from his ball. Mega Greninja is always upside down. Yeah. Yeah. Like, eventually, chat, we're gonna have to play Fire Emblem. We're gonna have to listen to this dialogue. The virtual console part thing is $100. That's because they know only 10 people want it. They have to make it $100. Because they know no one cares. Why would you put us through that, chat? We need to see these games. What do you expect? What do you expect when we're done the other series that you guys are all obsessed with? What do you think we're going at that point? We need to play some other Nintendo games. We have to familiarize yourself. See, chat, you know nothing about it. You just see it and you're like, blah. But maybe if we play it, we'll be like, oh, okay, it was blah. But we know that now. It's like 500 other games you could do before Fire Emblem. So you want to play all the Fire Emblems back to back. Because my idea is we should play one soon, and then we can take a break after that. Fire Emblem with bombastic voice acting, and they move their mouths slowly, yeah. Yeah. Three Houses would probably be a good place to start. I think that's an accessible one. Well, yeah, that was the direct. Not bad. Not bad. Play Fire Emblem Three Houses and take a 50-game break. A 50-game break? I don't know what we're playing next week yet. I was thinking about putting a poll up. Or I could just pick a game. I don't have to make it a poll. Well, you'll know if you see a poll pop up or not. If one does not, then I picked the game. It's a rare day when Jord likes something more than most people. So people are dumping on this? Like, I can understand if, you know, you're not lit up by it, but I feel like trying to look at it impartially, it's like there are clearly a lot more directs that are worse than this. Mega Raichu buttered me up. Yeah, that was nice. That wasn't in the leaks. From what you've seen, yeah. It makes me think what people want. What do people want then? They showed a bunch of Mario stuff at the beginning of this. And that's normally the thing people are complaining for. What was missing exactly to people? That's not like an unreasonable ask. A Ridley body pillow, that's what the people want, yeah. It's too big to make. They wouldn't be able to ship it. You gotta have it life-sized. I mean, honestly, I think there is often blowback against most Nintendo Directs because for a lot of people, they want the one or two things that they want, and if they don't get it, then they're disappointed. You know, for a lot of people, that's the case. People want Odyssey 2, Smash 7, Mario Kart World DLC, Animal Crossing Switch 2, no more Fire Emblem games, too much games. Like, I think anybody thinking a 3D Mario is going to show up today is kidding themselves after Bonanza was so recent. I know they're not the same series, but there's a lot of similarities there. Smash 7, I think Sakurai does not need to be working on Smash, but I think the fact that Air Riders is coming out, that there's a good chance that that wasn't going to be happening. Mario Kart World DLC, I could have seen something. They went with Bonanza DLC instead. And Animal Crossing, I don't see Animal Crossing coming out soon. Why would they release that when the Switch 2 has done so well right now? Like, you save that for a lull, you know? You save that for a year when they have nothing else. They release Animal Crossing Switch 2. You know? That's just my take. I get it. People always want megatons, right? They always want megatons. But you know what? In my opinion, like, when you see a direct like this, and there's a lot of things that aren't here, it just means that the next direct, there's all the better chance that we're going to be getting that stuff next time. And there's so much stuff that I could be playing right now that I don't need more must-play games to be coming out right now, I guess. That's just how it is for me. But Nintendo fans only have games from 3 different series they only play. What, Mario, Animal Crossing, Pokemon? Those are the ones? They would like this then, if that was the case. They would like this. They don't want to see Xenoblade. They don't want to see Fire Emblem. They say they want F-Zero, but they don't. They don't want that. Pikmin, I guess, would light people up. You think the boat for Odyssey 2 has sailed. I think it should have happened. It's insane that it didn't, but at this point, too much time has passed. If we didn't get Odyssey 2, you feel like it would be kind of anticlimactic that it's not something else. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm feeling like the next 3D Mario being a totally new thing, right? New concepts, new themes. At least, that would be nice. I think that would be nice. Odyssey 2 would feel kind of stale at this point, but I'm sure they could even dress that up to feel fresh if they did do that. If they did do that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. To me, it's like not a lot of things were missing from this in terms of like things that were missing make sense that they were missing because they had recent releases. So, yeah. Fun. Thanks, chat, for showing up and watching this with me. This was good. We'll we'll be streaming stuff soon. More Nintendo games and all that. I hope you had fun. I hope you have games to look forward to that you guys want to play. Feel your power, chat. Exercise it. But otherwise, have a lovely day. And who knows, we'll be streaming again. Could be sooner than y'all think. Thanks, guys.